Hi guys, I'm doing a video because I've had some stuff come up recently. I always used to have a little bit of a philosophy. Well, I shouldn't say always. During university, I was introduced to this new philosophy, I should say. And it stems from the principle or the law of attraction. Some of you may have heard of this. It was quite popular. There was a movie or a documentary called The Secret. I think it's still currently on Netflix. And I actually got into it because my sister recommended I read a book. I've actually got the book here. I'm going to reread it again. It's called Radical Forgiveness. But basically, to summarize, it is flipping our perspective on the situations in our life, and the events that happen and occur that make it so we don't view ourselves as the victim. Make it so that we see that everything in our life and everything in our universe we have partly co-created. We've made decisions to stay or go or start something new or, go down a certain path that has led this situation to occur. And whether it's conscious or subconscious, you're not always going to be aware of what you're doing. But on a certain level, we make choices based on our beliefs. And there might be beliefs about ourselves. Like the book talks about a certain case study, a woman who falls back into the same relationships over and over again, these really destructive relationships, because she believes that no one will love her and that she doesn't deserve love. And so she keeps choosing these guys that treat her like crap. And basically, that's it in a nutshell. So it's about stepping back and just getting some perspective that, sometimes things happen to us in life and, they're out of our control, yes, to a degree. But if we don't stop and think about it and don't learn from it, then basically our life's just going to keep going along the same path and it's going to keep happening because that's just the law of attraction, basically. If you don't change your beliefs and change the way you feel about yourself and feel about others, you're going to carry that negativity and that grief with you forever. And that's not going to be a really happy life. And so that's, I guess, my big important lesson at the moment, I guess we could call it. So it's what my priority is stemming around is just trying to find happiness. And that's half of why I started this page. Like, sharing things about my life, but sharing, things that I think are important about health and happiness and that sort of stuff gives me a real sense of fulfillment and is a real passion of mine. I love to share. I love to connect with people and have those deeper, meaningful conversations. There's so much stuff we see on Facebook where we're just not connecting. Like we just, we're scrolling and we're flicking through things, but we're not actually connecting with people. We're not actually connecting with other human beings. And that's a really big, important thing for me. For me as a mum especially, I've tried to organise, a fair few little mothers groups or, communities here for me because I need that. I thrive off that. I thrive off face-to-face communication. So basically got off track then. But if this is something that you think it's resonating with you for whatever reason, you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you're going around in circles and the same stuff keeps happening and you keep being like, oh my God. Like for me, for instance, if I wake up and, some things might happen that aren't great. Like, I don't know, you might spill your coffee or, I don't know, whatever. The kids tip their bowl of cereal on the floor. If I start my day off with a better headspace, whether it's I've just got it up half an hour, 15 minutes before the kids to just like, I guess, fully wake up and really plan my day a little bit. If I've done that, then those things, I don't react to them as much. I'm like, oh, well, if I haven't done that or if I'm not in that right headspace that, things are not happening to me, but they're happening with me or for me, then my whole day goes so much smoother. And this is sort of a flow on from a video I did 2 days ago or yesterday. Because it is so important. Like things have a way of building speed and you're losing control of them. If you have that headspace, and it doesn't mean that you have to meditate or journal or, sit quietly by yourself or anything like that. But if you have the right headspace and you know what you want and that you're in power, that you're actually in control of life around you to a degree. Like I understand that you know, you can't control other people's actions, and things are going to happen in your life that are not pleasant. But if you know, have the capacity to have the right headspace, and to see things from a different perspective, and it might not happen instantly, but even if you can do that within hours or days of something happening, it's going to improve your life tenfold. And I think that's just a really important pearl of wisdom that was shared with me, and I'm super thankful that was shared with me, because it has really helped shape my life and change my life. And I just hope that, you know, if someone is interested in hearing a little bit more about this and they want to borrow the book or want to be sent in the right direction, please contact me, because it's something that I have found so beneficial, in terms of, I've always been somebody, I feel, that has had a tendency to view things in a negative light. It's like my autopilot, you know, if I get a bit stressed and if I've got stuff going on. Part of that, I think, stems from my gut health. My microbiome doesn't have the capacity to produce serotonin and things that are really, really good for your mental health. That's another story. I'll get into that. But, you know, if you're struggling with things, then you need to find outlets. You need to have things that work for you, and I can't highly recommend looking into this kind of stuff more, because I think it will just benefit everybody. And, you know, what's an extra tool in your belt? It's just going to help you. So anyway, that's enough. This video's gone long enough, but I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.